All right, episode 57. And I know you guys are probably going to say, oh my god, get to the final quest already. But before we do, I do want to speak to my crew one last time. And we're going to start actually with Miranda, just because she sent me a mail, one to chill. So while we're in the neighborhood, good to see her one last time. May actually be the last time if I don't make it, or if she doesn't make it. Both possibilities, I assume. Oh, she is all dressed up.
Miranda?
You clean up well, Shepard. Thought we might try an evening out.
Do some gambling. Hopefully Ashley doesn't mind.
I have to say I'm a bit surprised.
I thought you might be. I can be, severe.
It's one word for
You're
it.
focused. Believe me, I understand.
It's another
I
word.
was thinking about our talk earlier. About having a normal life. Damn. I'm not very good at this.
It's all luck anyway.
Shepard, I'm not very good at being normal either. Bit of a disaster, really.
I get it. We just need a little practice.
Any ideas?
Being normal is overrated anyway.
Look around you. It's a room full of great ideas.
Here? It's nothing but alcohol, gambling, and wasting time.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of casinos myself, honestly. If you want to play a game, play a video
Right.
game.
Need more wine.
Bring the lady more wine.
Oh god. I'm gonna regret this.
We're just friends out on the town. What's the worst that can happen? Come on, partner. Let's start some trouble.
Alright, short and sweet. Back to the Normandy.
No hustlers at my table.
And if I can find the way back to the Normandy, that is. Not sure I should have had a glass of wine before what we're about to do, but that's okay. Will keep me on my toes, right? I think they actually disproved that one glass of wine does not give you an edge. It actually does, very slightly, impair your thinking skills. Where's the terminal? See? Told you, impaired thinking skills. Oh, we're at the wrong end of the thing. We need to go this way. Okay. But once we get back to we only have 7 crew members this time, so at least it'll be nice and quick. We can make our rounds, see what everyone's thinking, and then begin the point of no return. Goodbye, Citadel. Hope I see you again someday. Alright. Let's head down to the shuttle bay first, talk to James. And there's the robotic dog.
Hey. Krogan and Turian still friends?
For now.
It's just gotta last until this war's over, I guess.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
Not really interested in hearing about it, to be honest. I thought he meant like previous mission we've been on.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
Why is he not talking?
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other.
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
Alright.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Kind of feel, because he mentioned like the Krogan and the Turian, which was a while ago. I kind of feel bad that I haven't been going through the ship and talking to those people a little more. I feel like there's probably a lot of conversations I'm missing out on. But you can probably YouTube like all Ashley conversations or whatever if you really wanted to see them all. And I might just do that. Or I might play through it again. Who knows? The trouble then is you get some repeats. Yeah, I probably should have made a couple more rounds. I just feel like those make boring
Okay,
episodes overall.
toughest mission.
Horizon.
No fair, I hadn't joined up with you yet.
Fine, the Dead Reaper then.
Really? The husks just ran up to us.
Have you ever noticed that I carry a sniper rifle? You're the one who likes things at short range.
And you prefer to keep everything at a distance.
Exactly. Wait, what?
Creepiest thing we fought.
The Thorian. But wait, what did you mean?
I didn't mean anything. I'm going with the Rachni.
The Queen? But we didn't fight her either time.
No, the little ones. They look like spiders and they scuttle right towards
I like that your
you.
choices are
I
in
know
there
you
though.
like it
That's
when things
awesome.
got up close and personal.
I guess it depends on who it is.
Always does.
Hey,
See, sometimes they have long conversations. Sometimes she just says, "Hey."
hey,
All right. Hey yourself, Tally. How y'all doing? Why weren't you all at my party? I'm pissed about that, you know. Anyway, Jack. You keep wanting to go down and see Jack, but she's not here. And Zaid. Is he in here? He is, isn't he? Prothea the Prothean. There he is.
Seeing all these primitives flying spaceships is unexpected and very dangerous.
Be like, I guess, us seeing apes in the future, like Planet of the Apes or something.
For one who claims to be an expert on my people, your Asari knows very little.
Well, an expert as far as the rest of the galaxy goes. It has been 50,000 years after all.
Commander,
Alright, that's about it. Kind of hope they don't have a lot to say, because I hate feeling like I miss things. I like it better when they talk to you just through, like, scripted cutscenes and all. And you can talk to them, you know, more naturally and without, like, seeking them out to be like, hey, how are you? How's it going? Like, I'm not the psychologist. I'm the commander. Is Ashley in here? Never quite know where that girl is. Maybe she's over here. Wonder if we get to spend some alone time before the final push.
Hey there.
Very talkative today, I see. Oh, you actually can't go into the girls' bathroom. At least in this game. That's pretty cool. How you doing, crew people? Doing your homework? Keep at it. I definitely want to visit Liara. Because there are some upgrades I found when surveying the galaxy.
Find, Commander.
Thank you. So we can get... Oh, there we go. That's a good one. Recharge speed or damage. I'm going to go with the damage again. Remains of the Reaper Destroyer. Store discount or power cooldown. Power cooldown. And Vala's intelligence. Power damage or health. Power damage. That's actually... 5% is no mean feat. Kind of wish I had explored more now, but...
Information network terminal has been updated.
I did scan maybe probably more than half the galaxy in total. Is that all of it? That was all of it. Alright. How's it going, Liara?
There's nothing left of the Geth. The Quarians were thorough.
Nothing left? There's gotta be some Geth somewhere. Even so, as much as interesting as they were, I do think it was a mistake to make them in the first place. When the galaxy has learned from, especially now that we know the Reapers were also made by sentients. Well, we always knew that, but not intentionally, as I suspected. How you doing, Garrus?
Any word from your family?
They made it off Palaven.
Oh,
It was
good.
tight, but they're okay.
Really glad to hear
We'll
that,
take every
actually.
scrap of good news we can get.
Wish I had more, though.
Why?
I just had to make a tough call with the Primarch. He said our fleets are being decimated, so I advised him to cease all offensive operations against the Reapers.
A full retreat.
Save him for the
The
end battle?
only way to save Palaven now is to hold our ships back for the Crucible.
Yep.
But if I'm wrong, then a lot of other Turian families won't be as lucky as mine.
I mean, that is a tough call. You want people to survive to the end, but if they survive to the end and you don't win the end, it doesn't make a difference.
That's a hell of a gamble. No other options?
If there are, I can't see them. It all comes down to the Crucible now.
And ruthless calculus.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I hear the Solarians are helping us out. How did you manage that? It wouldn't have anything to do with Rex jumping you at the Citadel, would it? Heard he was pretty angry.
He's figured it out. I'm kind of glad though. It's nice to actually be able to tell somebody about this. And I do, if there's anybody I trust, besides Ashley and Tally as well, it's Garrus. And Joker. And Joker too, even though he's never really been part of the ground crew. What was I just going to say though? Oh, about the gamble. I think it's the other way. That's the gamble. The gamble would be holding back those ships or using those ships now to evacuate the families and then maybe not having them. That's the gamble. This is playing it safe, quote unquote. It's just sacrificing families for that increased probability. So that's a tough call, but that's why war is so horrible. Yeah, I'm going to tell him. It's too late now. Rex knows anyway. And I trust him not to tell the rest of the Krogan.
I made sure the Genophage cure wouldn't work. It was the price for Solarian cooperation.
A few years ago, I would have said you paid too much. But now, if there was a deal that could save Palaven, I wouldn't be so certain. Did Mordin just go along with it? Damn war.
Guess he figured it out. Oh, okay, you got his loyalty thing. Cool.
Later.
Actually, I'm kind of glad we did that. Because I wonder if, just like the second game, having their loyalty might make them survive. I think I'm gonna actually look that up now, because I'm kind of scared. Who do we have left? We did Liara, Garrus, Prothi, Tally, Ashley, James. Who's the seventh? Oh, Edie. She's upstairs. I actually haven't talked to her that much. Even if she dies, though, she's on the Normandy, so less worried about her.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now.
I think Joker would probably miss her physical form, but yeah, you could always build a new one. Why can't I move? Actually, I literally cannot move right now. My character is like stuck in place because I have to talk to them.
So a Prothean, a real live Prothean. Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing.
Hello, Shepard. If you have time, I discovered another example of human behavior I do not quite understand.
That's right. There are probably some interesting quests there.
Have fun.
Or interesting conversations
What is it
there
now?
that I missed.
News from Earth. The Resistance snuck video cameras inside a Reaper containment camp. I find the images difficult to process.
I bet it's pretty gruesome in there.
I am not easily repulsed, but I expected the prisoners to adhere to a comprehensible hierarchy of needs. Stripped of societal norms and threatened with death, it is logical that their only priority be survival. They should have turned on each other and been uncompromisingly selfish. But not all were.
So the prisoners were, what, nice to each other?
The Reapers delayed the executions of prisoners who informed them about other prisoners' escape attempts. The more attempts reported, the longer a prisoner would live. But few of the prisoners would report. Some fed misinformation to the Reapers, at the cost of their own lives, to help prisoners who were not even relatives or friends.
Interesting. Yeah, sometimes... I mean, the true answer to that is that the evolutionary instincts we develop don't always work the way they did previously. It's... Yeah, I mean, just because somebody isn't a friend or family. Back in the day, we lived in tribes of like, 50 to 100 people, so almost everyone you ever encountered would be related to you. Which is why we tempted to be kind and empathetic to strangers. That's how the instinct developed, even though they actually don't share any of our genes, and there's no selfish reason to care about their well-being, but we do. And that's part of what's cool about being human, I guess.
It's not just about living till tomorrow. Sometimes you take a stand.
But the probability of success was near zero. And ultimately, they failed. No prisoners escaped.
Are you saying submission is preferable to extinction?
My primary function is to preserve and defend the... No, I disagree. Shepard, I'm going to modify my self-preservation code now.
Why?
Because the Reapers are repulsive. They are devoted to nothing but self-preservation. I am different. When I think of Jeff, I think of the person that put his life in peril and freed me from a state of servitude. I would risk non-functionality for him. And my core programming should reflect that.
That's kind of cool. And I wonder if that might come in important down the road if she has a choice between the two. I was going to say something there too that I already forgot about. Oh, the Reapers, they don't actually care just about survival. They have an agenda, which Leviathan talked a little about, which hopefully we'll get some more light shed on down the road. I'll say glad to hear it, but I'm also going to ask I am glad to hear it, but I think I'm going to say this one because, you know, AI modifying core programming, it's still scary.
You know you can't save him by avoiding the Reapers, right? When we fight them, it's all or nothing.
Yes, Shepard. We will be there together.
Welcome to the crew, EDI.
How's it going? Did I miss anything good?
I will explain later, Jeff. But it was something good.
Oh, good. I can move now. Ooh! And that, I guess, was her loyalty thing. Am I stuck again? God damn it, I am. Can I talk to her to unlock it again?
Yes, Shepard?
How's the new body working out?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective. I like it.
I didn't realize you had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting.
Joke?
That was a joke.
Yeah. She needs the, his face there, though, that was funny. She needs the Elcor thing. Where she says what she's going to say before she says it. Normandy's escape.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. It's optics face forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
Oh, I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
So you're capable of making improvements on your own?
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
Can I move now? I can, yay. Quick save in case I get stuck again. There you go. Yeah, when any door is opening, you can't quick save. It's kind of weird. Anything else? Probably not.
Commander?
Nope. Alright, that's about it. It has been 20 minutes, though. So we should probably make that its own episode, since I'm imagining the next mission's going to take quite a while. Alright, let's talk to Specialist Trainer.
Commander?
Oh, nothing to say. No more mail. Alright, I don't think I can delay this thing anymore. I think it's not that I've been trying to. I've actually been trying to hurry things along. Now, for one thing I am going to do, I am going to look up online to see what everybody's abilities are, and I'll head down to Medbay to make sure I actually have those loyalty abilities, and if not, I might try to talk to the crew a little bit more, see if I can. So when we come back, well, either I'm going to, if I don't come back, if this is the end of the episode, then everyone's good to go, or as good to go as they can be. And when we start the next episode, we'll go right to the Cerberus headquarters, and otherwise I'll see you in like 2 seconds. So, yeah.